Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to my Kingdom Come Deliverance Let's Play. Stream sessioning thingy jiggy bobby doodahs. Mysterious ways. That's what we're doing. That's where we were at the end of the last session, I do believe. So we had investigated the stables in Neuhof. And discovered what was going on there, of course. In fact, we're still here. We encountered some bandits. We helped Ginger. We discovered who attacked the place anyway. And stuff. Who are you?
God be with you, Henry.
And God be with you. Right. So, we need a quest really then, don't we, I'm thinking? Find the Neuhof bandit in Uzitz. Visit the scribe in Uzitz. Do me a favour, punch me. Okay. Ficus Thieves in Wojciech, which I haven't done yet. I think we go back and visit Teresa. That's what we're going to do. We're going to go and visit Teresa. So let's do a spot of the old fast travelling. Hey! Now I have put in. I've included the bug fix for the missing attacks, the bandit attacks and stuff. I hope. I was hopeful that I would get some bandit attacks and wayfarers and things like that, you know, the random events. But maybe I have to travel around a bit more in the game world to discover that. Alright, off the horse. Where's Teresa? Hey, oh look. All the nettles are growing back. Teresa! Hello, Teresa. Yes, I'm back. Don't you want to do something together again?
Don't you want to do something together again?
That sounds wonderful. Everyone says the Broken Wheel Tavern is the fun place to be in the evening. I want you to take me there.
Have you ever been to a tavern?
Me and my father used to stop at the tavern in the glade when he was taking the flour into town, but he never wanted to take me inside. What do you think, Hal? Shall we go?
Just where that might be.
And just where might that be?
Just above the upper gate, a little before you reach Ratai.
Why not?
Don't see why not. But you'll have to try some ale while you're there.
I will, I promise.
You really should have a bath, woman. Where are you going, love? We're going to walk. We're not walking all the way there, surely.
Go to taverns a lot, do you?
Sometimes. If I want a proper meal, I have to. You wouldn't want to eat the stuff I cook.
That's true. I haven't forgotten that bet you made back in Skalitz that time.
Don't talk about those oat cakes. Fritz's belly heaves at the very mention, even now.
And that's where you go to woo wenches, is it?
Yeah, naturally. The taverns and baths are where the best ones gather.
You lout.
There's no need to take it the wrong way.
Hey,
I'm not
something else
taking
I
it
thought
away
about
at
doing
all.
today was putting on the
It's all
old,
right. I'm only
the
joking.
webcam. The
I
old
don't
face
go picking
cam.
up women in taverns. I prefer a different sort.
What sort might that be?
All mouth and green eyes.
You're such a...
Come on then.
I'm a bit surprised that Henry's trying to, you know, seduce and have a relationship with Teresa, seeing as he was apparently so in love with Bianca at the start of the game. She was his love. He's moved on quite quickly, hasn't he? You know, he has moved on very quickly and got over her, and now he's chatting up this new wench.
So, here we are. Shall we order something?
Yes, definitely.
Service?
Ah, a
Service!
pair of lovebirds. What would you like to order?
Some slop.
Is it alright?
It's excellent.
This ale, there's no better in the province.
You know what?
What? What are you doing? Oh, no.
Oh,
But really?
Yes. Oh, come on, be brave.
Oh, she
I've
wants to
never-
dance.
Hand on my hip.
I don't
She
even know
wants to
how.
dance.
And off we go.
But really, I don't know how.
You're doing just fine.
All right. Oh,
All right.
it's fine. All right. Oh, very nice. Not so bad. You've worn me out.
And you said you couldn't dance.
How about a dance with a real man?
Oi!
How about you leave me alone and bother someone else?
Oh, come on. It's a crime to waste a body like that on a scrawny boy like him. You got tits like a cow and calf. Ah, that's it. I like a woman to fight before I fuck her.
Oi! You're gonna get knocked the fuck out. You're gonna get knocked out. Seriously. You don't mess with my wenches. Ever. You know, I have a particular set of rules about that. Hands off my wench. Where is he?
Oh, cool.
Knee strike! Muay Thai knees. Yes! Instant TKO. For the victory. For the win. I hope the loading screens are going to disappear pretty quick today, because they were messing things up in the last stream. I kept getting done for trespassing because I kept coming out of cutscenes and being stuck in a loading screen while I was still in the place, and then I was getting done for like trespassing. I had that very unintentionally funny moment where I got locked in that kitchen in Rattay because the blooming door, a peasant went out and shut the door, which then was apparently a hard lockpick to open, and I couldn't get out. I had to wait for another peasant to come in to let me out. So I'm hoping that's not going to be a big thing in this session.
My
Henry,
hero.
he shouldn't be all battered and bruised. I took
No, you should
absolutely
worry
no
about the other
damage in
fella.
that.
I'm fine. Ow!
Of course you are. That's why you wince every time I touch you. You saw him off, though. He wasn't feeling so playful after you'd finished with him.
What's happened to Teresa's clothes? They're all like glitched out. That's bad. The clipping in this game is bad. It's V bad. Supposed to be a new patch coming out this week, patch
You'll probably
1.4.
be fine. But try to give your hands some rest. Don't go lifting anything too heavy.
Thank you. Can I take you home?
You never give up. Are you sure you don't need a bit more rest? I can find my own way home.
I'll manage those few extra steps.
Come on then, hero.
Let's go then. And then I guess I can have some, well, it's going to be time to have some sleep.
I'll give you this. Nights out with you might be painful, but they're never boring.
I do my best.
You should go in before Peshek starts fretting.
Whoa there! Slow down, Nelly. It's a bit quick. It's only our second little wandering session.
Oh.
Henry's reaction is, oh. I'm betting he's a virgin. He's got to be. I must ask Teresa out again in a couple of days. Fair enough. But first, can I harvest some mint? And, some more mint. And look, more mint. Have a scrub. Rub-a-dub-dub. Let's have a scrub.
Henry, I'm glad you came.
Why? You ain't got more work for me, have you?
My humble greetings. How may I serve you?
You can't. You ain't got any jobs for me. So, quick look in the old inventory. I've got plenty of weapons. That's not too bad. Armour-wise, I've got lots of stuff here. I ain't wearing the spurs. Right. I'm going to take all this off. Because what we're doing, we're going to go to bed. You must have some olive hoses on somewhere. And energy, nourishment. I might as well go to sleep, really. I'm thinking. Let's just have a quick look. Have I got any small kits? Oh, I could have used that. That's alright, that works. What about cobbler's kit? Fix me boots. Can't repair that. Okay, fine, fair enough. Right, let's go and have some sleep then. Sleep and save. It's fairly late, so let's go to 6 AM. Get a good night's sleep. And then we're going to go to Uzitz, I do believe, is the place we want to be. And then we can do a couple of... We can learn to read, of course, which is going to be a massively important thing for Henry to do in the game. So... Right, let's pull our gear back on, then. I prefer that one, actually. Hunter's gloves, leather boots, hunter's gloves, knight spurs. Let's wear some leather gloves. They're actually pretty crappy. but we'll give it a go. Leather jerkin. Padded chalces. Padded coif. Our tight olive hose. Our van braces. Food wise, let's eat the bread. Right, we're stuffed apparently. Right, we can leave then. I'm going to need my horse. Right, and then we need to go to... Well, I ought to really just check. So I've got a point to go into strength. Carry £15 more. That's not really important to me. Heavy swing. Don't think I've got anything else there. Combat, I've not got anything else to level up. Skill-wise, I've got perk into maintenance. So, Blacksmith's Son. Or 7 Mile Boots. I'm going to go for Blacksmith's Son. I think that's quite adept. Right. Map, then. Right, Talmberg. Right, let's go to might as well head back to Neuhof. Neuhof's important. Because then we need to go to Uzitz, don't we? So that's where we're going to go. We're going to go to Uzitz. We'll get to level up our horse riding a bit while we're on the way there. Don't we? Discovered a camp, which fortunately doesn't have the great loot chest in it anymore because the game developers removed it in a patch. I did a bit of a test stream on Twitch last night as I was loading up old saves to see if I still had one that had the gear in it.
If I want to leave the province, I'll have to get permission from Sir Radzig.
Okay. Apparently I can't go that way. How do I get to... Who's it from here then? Gotta go. Right. I've got this. I know where I'm going. We're gonna go up this way here. It should swing us around nicely then to get to where we need to go. It's a pretty game though, you have to admit. Just travelling the world. Right, let's have a look then. Zoom out a bit. So where's Uzits? Right up there. Looks like there's something to discover here. In this area of the map, in the middle, under that cloud. So... I'm going to go and discover as much as I can, I think. That's probably the best thing to do. So let's have a ride down this way. And then I think it's in this direction. Keep heading west at this point. Probably this building up in front of us. Shrine discovered. Discovered a fast travel point, apparently. What have we got here then? Who might you be? You're an old whore.
Hey.
Hello, old whore. What are you standing around here for?
You waiting for someone?
Not anymore, young man. I was waiting for you. You look like a clever sort of fellow, and chivalrous too. You wouldn't leave a damsel in distress, would you?
Why? Do you know of one somewhere?
Now, handsome. Don't be mean. I've got a job to offer. There's an old grandad sitting in the alehouse there. Yesterday he made use of my services, and he said he'd pay me in the morning. Only now he pretends he doesn't know me. I want you to take the groschen he owes me from his purse and bring them to me.
Surely you should have asked for the cash up front for those kind of services. Just saying. Secondly, what's in it for me?
What do I get out of it?
I'll give you half of what you get off him. It ain't a lot, but it's more than I've seen for quite a while.
Okay.
On it. I'll be back with the coin before you know it.
Interesting. Old whore. You could have at least given her a proper name, game developers. You know, it's a bit much, isn't it, to go out there and say, oh, me, so-and-so. She's...
God bless them.
Are you the innkeeper bloke?
God be with you. I could do with something to eat.
A place to
Have
sleep.
you got bed for the night?
Certainly. For how long?
Oh, for a few
How about
nights.
if I pay you for several nights?
All right. Money up front, though.
Hey.
Here you go.
You'll like it here. Like sleeping on a cloud it is.
Training. Axe. Oh, he'll give me axe training, will he?
Where do I go to sleep?
On the upper floor of the inn. There's steps up to it outside. Your chamber is the one in the middle.
Okay, good. Do you need any
Do you have a
support?
job for me? Maybe you're in need of some supplies?
Fresh meat.
No problem. I can go to Rattay and buy some for you.
I could send a stable boy for that. I'm talking about game.
Game? But that's near impossible to buy. I'd have to hunt it myself. And that's against the law.
Oh, I get to go hunting.
Ah.
Of course. I'd pay you well for anything you bring me. Even more if it's something in particular I want. And if you help me out here and there, I'll teach you something useful in return.
That's an interesting proposition.
Okay, so meat.
Are you after some meat?
Certainly. I'm expecting a travelling merchant who loves venison from roe deer. I'll be mighty grateful if you brought me some fresh stuff.
So what's
How's
happening around
trade?
here?
Any trouble around these parts?
Nothing we can't handle.
Okay, so let's talk trade. Have I got anything? Probably don't have anything to sell him, do I? Where's the old fella then?
To the women! God bless them.
Talk to the villager. He wants to play some
God
dice.
save you. What can I do for you?
I would like to play some
I'd
dice,
like to throw
please.
some dice. Fancy a game?
Let's play for some proper cash. And hopefully, this time, I won't lose. Because that guard, I think that guard cheated, you know. Score and roll again. Score and roll again.
I've only got 2 hands.
I'm going to pass. It's getting a bit dicey when you only get 3 dice left. Oh.
Should I? Shouldn't I? No, I daren't.
I'll tell you what I'm going to do, though. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Big play. Big boy play there. And he's got just as much.
This'll be the one.
Bust. Go on, bust.
I don't believe it!
You got greedy, pal. That's what you got. 100, 200, 1,000. Score and pass. I win. Good day to you, sir. Where's the old boy? I wonder if he's up here somewhere. Maybe. Potentially. So this is my room. Very nice. Oh, I'll tell you what, this is much posher than being at Preshik's place, isn't it? Close that though. Private area. Not that private, I can't loot from it. Hey, hey.
How much longer must I wait? Mother.
Where's the miserable old git then? I can't get through the bloody door. That's better. You watch, I'll be stuck in here now. There. That's a workaround. Let's relieve them of some nettles. Can't relieve them of their yellow flowers though. What's in here? Nothing good. Nothing useful. Which one is the guy that I'm supposed to be like robbing? Any ideas? Did anyone see me? No? Good. So which... There's a pigsty. So which of these fellas is the old boy then?
What?
No,
What
sorry.
the fuck are you doing? Keep your sticky fingers to yourself.
Where's he going? Chase him down. He's faster than me. Get him. No, it can't be him. Bugger, wrong person. Who is it then? Is it him? Deal 20 groschen from the non-paying customer's purse. That's the one. That's the one. We've done our good deed for the day. Talk to the whore.
I've got your coin for you. Though I have to say, robbing a wretch who doesn't look much better than you doesn't exactly fill me with pride.
Thank you 1,000 times. Keep half as a reward.
No, I'm not going to ask her if she's got anything else for me, because I would imagine...
Have you got something else for me?
For you, always. You brought me coin for food, but I'm cold, and I've no one to keep me warm at night.
I'm sorry, I can't do that for you. Unless you want me to steal a blanket for you.
Not a blanket, but a lovely woolen shawl. My own. I was desperate, so I swapped it for a morsel of food, and now I'm sorry I did. Get it back for me, please.
Consider it done.
Thank you, handsome. I gave the shawl to a village woman who lives not far from here to the west, and to make it worth your while, she's got some fine old books stashed away in a trunk. It's surely worth a tidy sum if you can get your hands on it.
Okay, so now you want me to steal... Know where you live in that thing? So let's have a look then. Quest log. What have we got? We've got mysterious ways. We'll turn off courtship. A woman scorned. We'll go back now the other way. Back to Neuhof almost. Back to Neuhof. I'm going to be a master horse rider by the end of this game. Definitely. So where's a village? There's a village up here, is there? Oh, is that... No, it's not. It's not Mahojed placey thing, is it? From this wench here. Should we raid their chicken coop?
What are you up to?
What do you think
here?
you're doing?
Boss
I
or
don't mind to
something?
call the guards. What's
What
the matter, lad?
happened to
Into
you?
shit.
No, can't go in there. It's a private area. I need to get them...
you looking for something?
Back trouble.
Not really. I just need to get you out of there.
I'm looking for a fellow who lives here, but I don't know his name. Do you know anyone with a limp?
He lives here all right, the devil take him. In a cottage at the end of the village by the road to Neuhof.
Okay.
Hey, watch it. I'll remember you. I hope I can be of some humble service to you.
I'm looking for a fellow who lives here, but I don't know his name. Do you know anyone with a limp?
Must be that farmhand Lubosh. I don't know what the hell you'd want him for, and I don't much care. He's got a cottage on the edge of the village near the stream. What the hell? Well? Damn!
How do I get you far enough bloody way from the house so as I can loot the bloody chest?
Sorry. Are you serious?
Can you turn around, mate?
What is it?
You looking for me?
No.
What was that?
What was that? Not very...
No sign of anyone. God knows what it was.
I'm going to have to pickpocket the old bloody bag, innit?
Do you need help?
No, I don't.
If you're up to no good, you'd better think twice.
Get the hell out of here. There's nothing
Hey!
here for you.
What happened to you?
Is someone there? What the fuck do you think you're doing?
What's that?
Must be...
What do you think you're doing?
He's stealing.
You thief!
Watch out! A thief!
God bless.
Thief!
Ugh.
Guard!
Guard!
Thief!
I see a thief! Guard!
Guard! Come here quick! There's a thief over there!
Thief!
Guard!
This isn't going to end well.
I see a thief! Guard!
I see a thief! Guard!
Help! Arrest that thief! Guard!
Guard! Come here, quick! There's the thief over there! I see a thief! Guard!
Well, not exactly the way I would have done it. Or would have wanted to have done it. But alas. It's kind of what we have to do sometimes. Move to horse, move to horse, move to horse, move to horse. Move to horse, 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 move to horse. Yeah, kind of messed that quest up, didn't I? Badly. How am I doing? Nourishment, I'm alright. Move to horse, because they're stolen. Move to horse. Move to horse. Because they don't search the horse, apparently. Right, done. So I kind of killed them. You got some wormwood here. I bet my reputation's gone down. Heavy duty pony. I want that because that allows my horse to carry more. Pickpocketing. When looting corpses, you'll find more money. When arrested and searched, you'll keep some of the stolen items in your inventory. Excellent. That sounds more useful to me. Is your reputation going down everywhere? I don't know. Right, now that they said there was a down by the stream. So bring roe deer meat to the innkeeper. Right, okay, fair enough. Oh, deer. They're probably going to run away from me, though. The roe deer. Although, to be fair, I only really need to get one, don't I? Probably, to get 10 meat. I'm missing. Isn't good. Better hunting arrow. Better hunting arrow. Any more? Or did I That's a little bit better. They're running away from me. Ah! Get stuck on something. Glitch out. You know, give me an easier time. Ah, blooming roe deer. It reminds me of playing Hunter Call of the Wild. Trying to catch them things. There is a path up here. Well, there was. A bit further into the trees then. Not seeing any roe deer. Found what looks like a camp though. There's a garden here or something. Woodland garden. With some free belladonna and stuff. Not sure why someone would have a garden up here. Wormwood. Come on. Find the hitbox. Pick it up. You've discovered an accident. I don't, however, see any loot. I'm going to pick up wormwood because wormwood is expensive. It is one of the most pricey herbs in the game. So if you want to make lots of money, pick up and sell as much wormwood as you can. It's especially helpful if you've got that perk which makes your herbs 15% more expensive to traders. Belladonna. Right, I'm going through the woods on foot because I'm hoping to see deer. Or at least I would like to see deer. Got the rabbit up the bum. Take all. Is it raining again? Boom! Pew pew! Pew pew! Got him. Didn't you mean this as being the little shack place? No. That just looks like a freaking hay shed. Right, yeah. Didn't have much luck then shooting deer, did I? What about the poor fella I knocked unconscious earlier? Has he forgiven me yet? Nettles for nettle soup. Here you go, old whore. Here's your woolen shawl.
You're the soul of kindness, looking after a woman who's down on her luck. I wasn't always poor, you know, and I haven't always walked the streets.
Tell me something about yourself.
I was a farmer's wife at Neuhof, and I wanted for nothing. I had a decent dowry, and my husband didn't beat me. Only one day he found himself another woman and threw me out. He wouldn't even leave me my dowry. I begged for a while, but then I started selling the only thing I had, my body. What else could I do? And all on account of that bastard.
Is there anything else I can help you with?
Remember how I told you about my husband? Well now, after 20 years, the time has come to get my own back.
Okay.
My former husband is a farmer in Neuhof. He's the one who put me where I am today, and now he pretends he doesn't know me. But the ornamental dagger I gave him back then, that's still good enough for him, all right. I want you to steal it from him and bring it back to me. You'll get your reward, but it'll take a little while.
No sooner said than done.
God bless.
God bless. So the fella I actually chased to beat up wasn't the innkeeper.
God be with you.
God be with you. Here, have those. I know they're not worth much. Have some hare meat.
No, that looks like stolen goods. I won't buy that.
Oh, come on. He said he wanted bloody hare meat. He says he'd buy meats off me. And the minute I bring him some meat, I know full well it's going to be stolen because we're not allowed to bloody loot and stuff. Oh, hello, horse. That's a bit annoying, that is. Alright, we're going back to Neuhof then. Steal the dagger for the old whore. Kind of call her something better like Susan or Rita or, you know, something a bit more, you know, a bit nicer than old whore. She may well be a lady of horizontal refreshment, but she deserves to have a proper name. Oh, I'm not going that way, I'm still going this way. Trying to navigate. And then I guess we go down this road here. I'll get your dagger back from the old man, from your husband. The burger perk. That's a very easy lockpick. Nothing of any use. Any? No. Ooh. Is that all you've got? Flipping torches. I suppose we're going in here then. Oh!
What are you up to here? Get out of here or I'll call the guards on you.
Fine.
What are you doing here? Are you after something?
Yeah, I want a dagger, mate. That's what I want. Stop looking at me. Can I use your water to have a wash? Alright, let's have a look then. What perks have I got now then? Lock picking. Silent Fiddler. I'll take that. I haven't really got anything else of use at this point in time.
Anything else?
You just go about your business, mate. Whatever it is, you do it.
What was that noise?
Whatever it is you do during the course of your average day-to-day life. No, he's there again.
Is something
Yeah. You flipping not going on. You're on too high alert, man. Take a chill. Relax. He's like armed to the teeth, ready to go at a moment's notice. And he shouldn't be. Because I'm sneaky. He shouldn't be able to hear me. Where's he gone there? You got a trunk in here, mate? You know what? I'm not taking any more than that. It's just not worth getting into the trouble. So I'm best off doing what I'm currently doing, which is looting the stuff. Doing my, you know, good deed. I've still got to get the venison though. I've still got to get the roe deer meat for the innkeeper. Don't see a lot of deer about. I had a quick walk through the forest as well and didn't see many in there either. Horse is about to get a bit worn out. The horse's stamina's gone. His stamina's given up the ghost. Right. Here you are, Rita. Elizabeth.
Is this your
Georgina? Whatever we're going to call you.
Thank you. You've proved not all men are complete swine. There's just one last little thing you could do for me.
What?
Last, you say? What is it?
After he threw me out of the house, that bastard put another woman in my place, a younger one. And he gave her my trunk with my dowry. Can you believe it? My dowry, the bitch.
Didn't I just go and get your dowry, though?
That bitch always has it on her.
Well, wouldn't it be simpler if I just brought you what's in the trunk?
That's sweet of you. But there are some things I have to do myself. I want to enjoy my vengeance. Just bring me the key, and I'll take care of the rest. Then I'll never have to walk the streets again.
What about my reward?
What about my reward?
Just wait a little while, please. First, I have to get my revenge. And then I'll pay you back tenfold for everything you've done for me.
Right. So now I've got to go... Got to go bloody back now. Right, nourishment. Have I still got... hair meat still bloody stolen. Apparently. I don't know how long it takes for the stuff to lose its stolen flag. I really don't. Oh, mate, I've got you some venison. Mate, pal, John, Steve,
Here,
Richard,
enjoy it.
Michael. You buy this good stuff. You buy this. I would be happy to take a lower price.
What are you trying on me? Get the hell out of here.
Seriously. You're a jackass, mate. Hey, you're a new fella. Can I play dice with you?
God be with you.
You wanted me to get in meat?
Want to try your luck? Dice?
Yeah, give me a minute.
Let's make a bit of real money. I do like playing dice, I have to admit. It's one of the... What? How was I buzzed straight away? I had a 6. Sure I did.
I'll have a beer.
You only got 1.
Yeah, give me a minute.
Got 50.
That's it.
Bust. Go on, bust.
Coming.
200. I think this fella's cheating.
God's holy hat.
It's bust. You bust.
Here, just as you ordered.
Not the best hand. I'm not getting... Oh. Bust.
God's holy hat.
He got too greedy. He got far too greedy.
That's all.
He's going to win. Oh, it's neck and neck. Oh. He's going to win. He's going to win. Could have gone 150 there, couldn't he? He could have done that first time. He could have had 2. He's misplaying, this fella. This fella misplays.
Now I'm for the chop.
You certainly are. 1, 2.
1 ale, please.
I won.
All right, all right.
Right, so he's not going to buy out off me that's stolen dodgy, basically. So I might as well go back to my inventory and drop that. And the hare meat, because it's all the same. And that as well. Right, so, guess what? Pebbles, we're going back again. Because now we have to steal a key. That same miserable wench is... We need a key to a trunk. I am intrigued to find out what's in the trunk. And see if the contents of the trunk are worth stealing myself. I mean, the old whore reckons she could pay me tenfold, but... I would kind of doubt that. Right, let's go and have a look then. Let's go and investigate. We need to get the key. That'll do. That'll do. She's got 3 keys.
Stop! That's not yours! Watch out! A thief! Thief!
Run. Run like hell. Get out of here. That went badly. I can't believe she caught me rummaging through the trunk. I'm not allowed to kill her, was I? That would have been an option, then she couldn't have raised any alarm. It's getting late in the day. Getting very late in the day. Right, we're going north anyway. next. So we'll pay this woman. We'll give this woman a item.
Here's the key to the trunk.
At last. Now I have everything I need, and I'll be happy again. Thank you, lad. Come and see me tomorrow. I'll pay you everything I owe you, and a lot more.
What will you do now?
Now I'll take what's mine. That's all you need to know. And don't worry, you'll get the reward you've earned.
She's going to go get the necklace, which was worth like 1k. It had a value of like 1,000. So she's probably going to go steal that, is my guessing. Quick ride through the forest. Obviously, if we see any deer, we could kill them. Right, so we're going to cross over the stream. And then we'll have a run up here. I think I just passed a deer. Could be wrong. But I think it was definitely it was a stag, I think. Right. Another accident spot. I'm still not seeing any of the so-called bad guys that's supposed to like. They basically what they do is they camp out, and when someone comes along, sees the accident site and stops, they kind of like ambush you and attack you. But it seems to be broken in my game. It's broken in the save. You don't get the events happening. A little bit annoying. Well, not a little bit. Massively annoying, because you're missing out on a lot of the game, because fighting getting attacked by bandits on the roads and having to fight them off is obviously a pretty like major part of the game. Discovered a shrine. I can discover where the limping bandit lives. So, you know what? I'm going to get off my horse. Hello there, lady.
Beat it!
I'm looking for a fellow who lives here, but I don't know his name. Do you know anyone with a limp?
A limp.
He lives here all right. The devil take him. In a cottage at the end of the village by the road to Neuhof.
In dialogue. What about you, sir?
Get out of here!
Come on now, no need for that.
I'm looking for a fellow who lives here, but I don't know his name. Do you know anyone with a limp?
What would you want with him? Well, it's no skin off my nose. The bastard has a cottage on the edge of the village by the road to Rattay.
The road to Rattay? People will notice your bad behaviour. Is my behaviour that bad? Minus 100. Oh, Townberg doesn't like me. And Neuhof doesn't like me anymore. Fair enough. People don't like me, that's, well, what can I do? I'm just Henry, just being Henry, and they're not liking me. What be this place then? Is it just a random village? It doesn't really have a name? So why don't the Uzits people like me? Is it because I killed them two peasants? And I robbed from Neuhof? Right, we'll go down here, horse. That's what we'll do. I'm carrying a torch, officer. No need to arrest me. Oh, hey, oh. Where's me? Come on, where's the hitbox gone? Sage marigolds. There we go. Limpy Lubosh. Objective started. Find out more about Limpy Lubosh. What a name. Here's my friend Limpy.
Move along, citizens. Move along. There's nothing to see here.
If that's what you call nothing to see, I'd like to know what something to see looks like.
By the keys of St. Peter, this is all I need. We'll have to send word to Sir Hanush.
That might not be necessary.
Who are you?
I'm Henry of Skalitz, in the service of Hanush's Captain Bernard. I'm investigating the attack at Neuhof, and I think this could be related.
Well, I'm the bailiff of Auschwitz. And I say you don't want any of that kind of trouble around here. What makes you think this has anything to do with Neuhof?
One of the folk at the stud farm recognized someone from Auschwitz among the bandits.
We have no bandits or murderers around here.
Really? They say he had a limp?
Shit. Well, allow me to introduce you to Limpy Lubosh. Or all that's left of him.
Wow.
Sucker. Nothing's ever easy. I'll have to take a look around and ask a few more questions, if that's all right with you. You can take this mess off my hands and welcome to it. As for what else there is to find out, I don't know. But look and ask all you like.
Right. So, Limpy Lubosh is dead. That was quite quick, because the attack on Yerhoff was only a few hours ago, really. So for someone to string him up...
Who was Limpy Lubosh?
A poor crofter and a scoundrel. Can't say I'm too surprised what happened to him. He kept company with all sorts of vermin. He was always getting into some kind of trouble. Punch-ups in the tavern and what have you.
How come he limped?
He got that from some villainy or brawl a long time ago.
Did he have any kith or kin in the village?
None. A loner he was. I don't know the last time I saw him with anyone.
Do you know about anything suspicious?
Has he been up to anything suspicious lately?
I don't know. The last few days he didn't go anywhere. He was home the whole time. But he always kept everyone in the village at arm's length.
Where was he on the night Neuhoff was raided?
Do you know where he was on the night of the Neuhoff raid?
I've no idea. He kept his distance from other folk, so you never knew if he was away or holed up at home.
When did you find the body? And did anyone see anything?
Just now, and nobody saw or heard anything. I don't know how they could gut him like that without someone hearing him scream.
Another thing about Lubosh.
Marouche.
You? Go away. I want nothing to do with you. You. Go away. I want nothing to do with you.
Never mind then.
Are you serious?
Get out of here!
Oh, I'm seriously gonna start fucking banging somebody's heads against the wall in a minute. Because, not being funny, the way everyone's disrespecting me is starting to get annoying.
A bed. Nothing unusual.
Lots of loot stuff. Wood.
Nothing here. Nothing here.
Everyone always has bludgeons and skins in their chests, don't they? Let's cook an item. Don't have anything to cook, surprisingly. I got rid of all my meat.
inscription in blood. It's a pity I don't know how to read. Looks like they wanted to give someone a warning. But who? And a bandit who knows how to write isn't something you see every day. Lord above, they did a hell of a job on him. Must have been agony. How come no one heard anything? What's this? Looks like someone's hit him very hard on the head. Could they have bludgeoned him to death and then gutted him?
Possibly.
That's why he didn't scream.
Okay. We're done here. Right. Bailiff.
Clear off. I don't want to talk to you.
Come on now, no need for that.
Another thing about Lubosh.
Oh, Christ on a bike. So basically, he was beaten over the head. Oh, come off it, game. Don't get stuck on the bloody doors. That bug, that should be fixed. What else am I looking for then? Quest log. More about Limpy Lubosh. So I really need to go into town then, don't I? You should be carrying a torch, mate. No.
You need some help?
No, fine. I'm looking for... Oh, excuse me. I'm looking for... anyone who knows about Limpy Lubosh. Now, I must remember as well, I've got to find the person that's going to teach me how to read. Discovered lodgings.
Get out of here!
Why do the people of this town hate me?
What is it?
Oh, come on. Why am I stuck? Stuck on a bloody door. That'll be his inventory, which will be very hard. It's alright, I'm not looting.
What the hell are you doing?
Stuck! Can't get out. Oh, God. There's no other way out of here, is there? Mm. How about I just have a good rummage through your pockets, love? Oh, I can't believe. Oh, teleport to the door. And then still can't get out. Why can I not get out of here? Oh, I don't believe this. I can't get anywhere. Right. Map. I can't fast travel from the location, so that means I'm stuck. How do I get out of here then? Nope. Let's just put everything back on. Blacksmith kit. Kit, leather boots. Move to horse. Move to horse. Move all my stolen stuff to the horse is a good plan. A lot of dog skins. Sheepskins. That's a lot of sheepskins. Right, that's made me somewhat lighter. Save and quit. Right. Be right back. Okay, let's have a look then, see if we can get through the door. I've just basically quit the game and restarted it. See if that'll allow me to get out the bloody door. Otherwise we're stuck. The game's broke else. So, open. Oh, hallelujah! Belladonna? Discovered a trader. Problem is, no one in Uzitz wants to talk to me because my reputation's so bad. Why is... I don't get that. Oh, minus 100. That worked. It's put me heavily over encumbered again. Might be able to repair a couple of them. I could probably repair a lot of these things. So first of all, get my armor kit. No, my blacksmith kit. Whoa, I've picked up 34 maces. That seems a bit overkill to me. Doesn't it anyone else? No, I didn't want to equip that. What do I use as... I use that, don't I? Although, to be fair, that is probably better. Oh, got 38 freaking torches, look, again. I need to start selling stuff. I definitely need to start selling some stuff. What does that do? I shouldn't have anything in here that's stolen. Another one here, look. So this is the scribe's house. This is risky. How about we close that door on you, love? Steal all these books. We're going to search his purse. We're going to mug him, and then we're going to ask him to help us read stuff. What? Might be a case that I have to wait till morning. A lot of villagers here that we can pickpocket for good coin. Might as well take the lot. Right. We're not going to achieve much more here tonight, I don't think. Is there anywhere for me to sleep? You know, just to throw down and camp for the night. I'm not fussy. I'll sleep on anything. Bit of straw, bit of hay, whatever you've got. I'm heading out of town now. Trader. I believe there's just like no straw beds or anything for me to... Who might you be? Father Goodwin.
The blessings of our good Lord be with you, Father. I'm here in
Can
the
I
name of Sir Hanush of Lipa, investigating the massacre at Neuhof, which seems to be connected to a murder here. Can I ask you a few questions?
It seems Sir Hanush is employing children as investigators. But ask as you wish, boy. I hope this nasty business will be cleared up quickly.
Did you know Lubosh? What was he like?
Bit of a lost soul. Simple,
He's a
rough
lost
fellow,
soul.
But at heart, I don't think he was such a bad person.
Growing on.
Did you notice anything suspicious recently?
My child.
He's
All
a
sorts
lost
of suspicious
soul.
things have been going on recently. People like Lubosh don't know what to do about it, and sometimes they do stupid things.
That's really not a lot of help to me, Father.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Do you know what Lubosh was doing on the day Neuhof was raided?
Unfortunately, I do know. And I'd like to help you with your investigation, but I can't.
What?
I'm bound by certain vows that forbid me to tell you.
Vows more important than catching dangerous murderers?
There are laws of God above the laws of man, son, and one of those is the sanctity of the confessional.
There has to be some exception.
Father, surely you can't be serious. There must be situations in which you can make an exception.
There are things that apply always, no matter what the circumstances, and this is one of them.
For heaven's sake, Father, can you really look me in the eye and tell me that, when you know you may be condemning innocent people to death?
I can, because if I broke that vow, the consequences would be much worse than if I didn't. Maybe not immediately, but one day. The mills of God grind slowly.
Oh, please don't give me any of that.
Father, Lubosh was my only lead to the Neuhof raiders. Only he could tell me who was responsible for that massacre. If I don't find out who it was, it will probably happen again. Surely you wouldn't want that.
I wouldn't. But I can't betray the sanctity of the confessional. I'll tell you what. Give me some time and I'll try to think up some way of helping you. Suppose we talk it over in the evening, in the tavern. over a cup of good wine. Maybe we'll come up with something.
All right. Thank you, Father.
So, he's not being ultimately very useful, is he? Can I dig up any of the graves? Or is that in poor taste? They won't let me go grave robbing, will they? Hello? Religious nutters, here I am, come to save you. Not even anywhere to sleep in here. Not that I really would want to sleep in a church. People wandering about the place. Who are you? Godwin's concubine.
Get out of here.
You live here?
Of course.
I mean here, in the presbytery.
Yeah, right here.
In the presbytery? With the parish priest?
Yes. What's the matter? Don't you like me?
Yes, of course I like you.
So why are you surprised Godwin likes me too?
I'm not.
He's not supposed to have wenches, is he? He's a priest.
I think.
Isn't he supposed to take a vow of celibacy? Hey!
Have you thought of a way to help me solve that murder?
Let's leave it for the evening. Come.
Do you have any work that needs doing?
My dear lad, I have more worries than I can bear. Another pair of shoulders would ease my burden. I have to deal with a local witch.
A witch?
The herb woman, old Gertrude. That devious hag who will stoop to anything. Like all herbalists, for that matter.
Oh, don't tell me. The cows are giving blood instead of milk, and babies are being born with 2 heads and a tail.
This is no laughing matter. Gertrude isn't evil. She just has peculiar ideas about what's good for people. A little bird told me she incited some Ujet's women to witchery.
Ooh.
A little bird told you, did it?
You know how good people are at seeing the splinter in another's eye and not the beam in their own.
In other words, someone's been gossiping.
Gossiping!
And what's the problem?
As long as herb women stick to giving psychic to folk and bloated cows, assisting in childbirth, or burning incense in bedrooms to help with sleep, then nothing at all. But this is sacrilege, and it's unsafe. All sorts of molds and lichens and poisonous plants and other foul things go into those concoctions. I'd hate to see her poison some poor gullible lass.
So what do you want me to do?
What do you want me to do?
I want you to go and see her and find out what she's been up to. I know she lives in fear of the Holy Church, so tell her I sent you. That will make her talk and think twice about encouraging witchcraft. If you learn that she truly did involve folk in some foolishness, find out all you can and deal with it.
Okay.
Consider it done.
Good. And never fear. I'm a man who always pays his debts. You'll find Gertrude, the old herb woman, in the woods.
Good day, sir. This is the baker. He makes pretzels. Puppy. Maybe we've discovered a grocer. Why are all the chests only got torches in? Ugh. Rage mode. And you still got a crap house. Same old useless stuff. Bludgeons and... don't want to be here. I don't really know what I'm doing at this point. I know it's night time and there's not really a lot I can do at night. Because none of the traders are open for business. I'm getting tired today, I don't know why. I'm suddenly so very, very tired. It's only, what, 4 o'clock in the afternoon? A bit early to be tired. I ain't had a nap yet though today. I'm trying to be good and not have a nap. That's the tavern. Hello, guard.
Beat it.
Why do you hate me? This is Trader. Who might you be? Villager? Villager?
Can I help?
A lot of villagers.
What's going...
I'm seriously tempted. Go back to the dead bloke's house just so I can have a night's sleep at this point. Because I certainly can't do anything whilst... Is this... No, this is the baker's house again. So even if I bought a room in this place, I couldn't sleep here, could I? I'm going to sit. And I'm going to wait a couple of hours. It's all I can do. Because no one will talk to me at night. Let's get up. Trader.
Beat it.
No need for that. Add the basket. 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 You can have the honey. You can have my horseradishes. You can have the onions. You can have the pears. You can have the radish. You can have the salami. Would you like some wine as well, mate? A bit of wine for your cheese. Yeah, have some cheap wine too. Didn't get a lot, did I? Who might you be? Lumiere.
Get out of here.
Bugger off with that garbage.
I've come in the name of Sir Hanush of Lipa. I'm investigating the massacre in Neuhof, and now a murder here as well. Can I ask you a few questions?
I don't know nothing about it, but ask all you want.
That man Lubosh who was murdered, what was he like?
I didn't really know him. He kept to himself, even in the tavern.
Have you noticed anything suspicious recently?
Come to think of it, he was in church yesterday. He was even talking to the priest and went to confession. I was wondering what he was up to take to the faith all of a sudden. But I suppose no sin's too dark for God's mercy.
Do you know what Lubosh was doing the day Neuhof was raided?
I was coming from the tavern very late that night, and I caught a glimpse of someone entering the village. He looked like he was in a hurry. It was only a shadow against the sky, but after what happened, I wouldn't wonder.
So who was
Do you know
Lubosh
anyone
seeing?
Lubosh used to spend time with? Relatives or friends?
Not with anyone from the village. He used to sit in the tavern next to us sometimes, but he never said much.
That's all. Thank you.
You're just a villager. You're the scribe.
Well, what do you want?
I'd like to learn to read.
You? You don't look like the makings of a priest or clerk. But why not? I've taught all sorts. Bear in mind, it won't be all that easy. You'll need plenty of time and a few groschen for my trouble.
All right. I don't want to waste time. We can get started. The sooner I master it, the better.
Very well. I will require some groschen from you, though, and set aside at least a couple of days so I can put you through your paces, if indeed time is of the essence.
Here are your groschen.
Wow, he's going to
Then
charge
we
me
may as well
50.
start. No. He did break his vow, but better than to dishonor it here. May he follow his heart.
He's going to teach me to read.
Wake up, lad. It's time we were getting on. So, let's see you read a bit.
Henry's going to read. He's going to
There's a
read the
on
book.
table. Try to read it.
Will I manage?
You ought to be able to. It's a simple text. Come back once you've worked your way through it.
One day, a countryman going to the nest of the goose found there an egg, all yellow and glittering. When he took it up, it was as heavy as lead, and he was going to throw it away, because he thought a trick had been played upon him. But he took it home on second thoughts, and soon found to his delight that it was an egg of pure gold. Every morning the same thing occurred, and he soon became rich by selling his eggs. As he grew rich, he grew greedy, and thinking to get at once all the gold the goose could give, he killed it and opened it only to find nothing. So he basically killed his goose. Where you gone? I've read the book.
Wonderful. So tell me, what have you learned?
That being greedy doesn't pay.
Excellent. You're one of my most talented pupils. You've uncovered the meaning hidden in the letters. Like I told you, books are valuable, and the words that you place in them ought to be no less so.
Does that mean that I can read then?
Yes, you have the foundation. Remember, my boy, the pen is mightier than the sword. To fully learn your way around words will take a lot more reading yet. Now we'll move on to the second lesson, which will be much harder. Many books are written in Latin, the language of erudite and religious men. If you really want to be able to read, there's no getting away from Latin. There's a book on the table with some text. Read it and then come back. You need not understand it, but you should master the letters.
I only just managed the fable about the goose, and now you're asking me to tackle Latin.
You're a clever lad. You're mad.
I don't fucking speak Latin. I've got no chance of learning this. Es libra tam mausu, ut non aliqua ab prosit libri muti a magistri snut, puitmus orata est qui pausi veribs placim dicit. Not a clue, mate. Not a clue. Not a clue.
I read the page.
So tell me, Distrupule, what's written there?
Nullus est liber tam malus, ut non alique parte prosit.
Good heavens! Don't tell me you haven't had lessons before.
That was a guess.
Excellent. Well,
that was a guess.
There's nothing more I can teach you. Congratulations. You can go and be ordained right away.
Thank you, Domine. I'm feeling a lot wiser.
Mr. Scribe.
I've come in the name of Sir Hanush of Lipa. I'm investigating the massacre in Neuhof, and now a murder here as well. Can I ask you a few questions?
Of course. Ask away.
Who was Lubosh?
That man Lubosh who was murdered. What was he like?
He was a drunk who was always looking for a fight. Nobody liked him much, but I wouldn't wish an end like that on any man.
Have you noticed anything suspicious recently?
Well, now I think of it, I hadn't seen him around for a while. No idea where he was skulking.
What was Lubosh doing on the day of the Neuhof raid?
The day Neuhof was raided?
Not a clue.
Do you know anyone Lubosh used to spend time with? Relatives or friends?
He was a loner. He didn't even have any mates in the tavern.
Right.
Thank you.
I could sell him some books. He won't buy them though. Be like that, miserable prick. And this is the actual trading place. Hello there, trader.
Get out of here.
You tell me to do that, and I'll break your bloody nose. Right, what are we going to sell you? First of all, a bunch of bandages. Don't forget selling all my herbs, of course. Because they're quite heavy. He's got 180 gold on it. So I can get a couple of quid for it. So yeah, definitely sell all this stuff to him. He's got 180. So I could probably bash him down a bit. No, it's going to be stolen, isn't it? Piercing arrows. Apparently I've got 18 spades. What have you got to buy? Got some saviour snaps. Right, let's have a look then. What have I got? Too many torches. Armour. Probably got nothing armour-wise he will want. And he got really... Belladonna? Have that. Got 1,170 dandelion leaves. 78 marigolds. Bunch of mint. Another buttload of nettles. The milk of the poppy. All the sage. 7 sheepskins. A bunch of spades. Sell him all the Valerian.
Let's have a word about the price.
Well, we can try it.
We could try it. 100.
Here. And something for your trouble.
Well now, thank you very much.
Job done.
Garlic, delicious, juicy cabbage, the freshest you can get.
Talk to the tavern person. Who are you? Not just a villager. Who are you?
Beat it!
Never mind then. In the tavern in the evening. Quite a big place this, really, when you think about it.
Hey, look out! Folk these days.
I'm going to try and find a bit more about Lubosh then. He'll let me. I didn't investigate all the houses down here, did I? I don't quite understand why everybody in the village hates me.
Who is it? Hey!
Why do you hate me?
What was that?
Who might you be? You're a villager.
What was that noise?
Me. Old Sneaky McFeetherton.
Hey!
Hey!
So I've learnt to read. What else can I do? There's not a lot I can, is there? Thinking about it. Is this Lubosh's ass? Is someone had a bonfire here? Apart from that, don't really know what else to suggest. I'm a bit confused as to how I'm supposed to progress with the quest. Because Lubosh isn't very talkative because he's dead. I'm at a bit of a loss. I suppose the only thing I could possibly do I'm going to go breaking into people's houses. Let's have a wash, get nice and clean. Thank you.
Jesus! Hey? Is someone there?
No, no one's here. Just Henry. Not really sure where I'm supposed to be going. I might turn that one off for now then. And that one. We'll pick some more wormwood because it's expensive. And it's worth to sell. My horse is still here. Which I suppose is a very good sign. No one's robbed it yet then. It's like stables. I discovered a horse trader.
Get out of here.
Oh, fuck you. Seriously, I'm getting a bit fucking annoyed now with this reputation system in this game because I don't understand how I can have minus 100 reputation in a place I'd never ever been to. Does anyone else find that a bit odd? That you can have minus 100 reputation in a place you've never been to? Ooh. Whoa there, Nelly. am I going? So I'm going to see, who is it? Oh, come on, horse. Be an horse. Maybe I should stick to the pathway. Okay, so I'm guessing this is the witch lady's house. I've discovered a herbalist. Got ya. Roe deer. I need roe deer, not red venison. That's a bit of a shame, then, isn't it? What do roe deer look like? They're the little ones, aren't they? So, for saviour snaps, prepare wine, 2 handfuls of belladonna and 1 of nettle. Boil the nettle for 2 turns, grind the belladonna, drop the belladonna and boil for 1 more turn. Alchemy is a useful skill that transforms herbs and other ingredients into potions and remedies. In order to brew these, you need an knowledge of alchemy, a recipe, an alchemist's bench, and the necessary ingredients. Herbarium, which lists all the properties of herbs and all the recipes you have so far learnt. And using Y, turn the pages to the recipe or plant description you want. The first step is always to pour the potion base, which you will find on the shelf on your left. You then add the ingredients to the cauldron from the shelf on the right. If the recipe demands it, you must take care to grind ingredients using the mortar and pestle. You can use the dish next to the mortar and pestle to prepare these ingredients. Excuse me. The next step is to brew the mixture on the prescribed flame, which is regulated by means of the bellows left trigger. Sometimes it's enough just to warm it on a low heat. Sometimes it has to be boiled. You must carefully time how long you brew the potion using the sand glass. The brewed potion can then be poured directly into the phial or pass through the distiller. Beware this plant for its great toxicity. So I can make saviour snaps. So I need wine. I need, what do I need? So I needed wine. One of nettle. I don't know how to do it. I probably don't have the ingredients, to be fair, do I? Probably don't have belladonna or whatever it's called. What eyebright though? Wormwood. I think belladonna is quite a rare thing. You don't suppose they'd let me just Dr. Dolittle it, do you? I can. While she's just sat there, I can steal all her stuff. That's handy to know. Hello there, lady.
Get out of here.
No.
I've come in the name of Sir Hanish of Lipa. I'm investigating the massacre in Neuhof, and now a murder here as well. Can I ask you a few questions?
Ask all you want, lad.
Who was this Lubosh who was murdered?
Those that live by the sword die by the sword. I'm not surprised the end he came to.
Have you noticed anything suspicious recently?
Everything about him was suspicious. I always gave him a wide berth.
Do you know what Lubosh was doing the day Neuhof was raided?
How would I know?
Do you
Who
know
did he
who
meet
Lubosh
with?
used to spend time with? Kin or friends?
I don't know, since I don't go to alehouses.
That's all. Thank you. Would you teach me something about medicinal herbs?
Are you serious? You want me to teach you after what you did here?
I've come from the priest. They're saying you incited some women to witchcraft.
Me? Witchcraft? That's nothing but idle chatter.
Don't you know that witches get burned alive?
There's no need for trouble. I'll tell you everything. I've done a very foolish thing. It's preying on my mind so much I can't sleep a wink.
But I'm supposed
Really?
to believe an old witch has pangs of conscience.
Laugh if you like, but it's not a word of a lie. You probably know I sell various magic lotions and potions alongside my herbs. Well, there's one I wish I hadn't sold. You see, Vera, Zlata, and Kuta from Uzhitz wanted a magic ointment from me. I kept refusing them, but in the end I let them talk me into it.
What kind of ointment was it?
One that will show you a world no one else can see, a place of wonder and terror. The flowers might start talking to you, or the earth could swallow you up. I don't know if it's the work of the devil or of God himself, but the ointment has that power. But it could poison any person who doesn't know how to use it right.
So all this talk of witches anointing themselves and then flying to their Sabbaths on broomsticks.
The ointment could make a person see such things. But it was stupid of me letting those foolish women get their hands on it. They could poison themselves or fall off a cliff while they're lost in a dream.
It's a drug, basically, then.
Will you give me the ointment recipe?
It contains belladonna and the herb Paris, both quite poisonous plants. That ought to make you think twice about dabbling with it.
So why did you let them have that ointment at all?
So why did you give them the ointment at all?
Because I'm soft-hearted. You see, one of those women, Vera, lost her whole family in Skalitz. And Zlata's husband was killed. And the youngest of them, Kuta, miscarried with the horror of it all. They said they wanted to use the ointment to speak with the dead and ask them to put a word in with the Lord.
Yeah. I understand how they feel. But I reckon it'll get them nowhere but the ducking stool and the stake.
Judge not, lest ye be judged. I didn't want to give them the ointment, but they offered me a pile of groschen. So I thought how desperate they must be, and I heard their plea.
Their plea, or the clink of their coin? And why are you so worried about them all of a sudden? What changed your mind?
I'm losing sleep over it. Firstly, those women don't know what they're doing. And secondly, folk might see it as witchcraft. And do you know what they do to witches?
They
burn them at the stake.
That they do. So don't be surprised I'm worried.
It didn't bother you before, though. What did they want the ointment for?
Each one of them lost a loved one recently, and it's grieving them. They wanted to talk with the dead.
I've heard enough.
If you've heard enough, you must understand why I need your help. Find out from those women what they intend, and watch over them to keep them safe.
Very well.
Very well. But only because the priest himself asked me to.
Thank you 1,000-fold. I'll go to the Reverend myself and explain. You take care of those women.
Mint here. Not seeing any other real potion brewing recipe type stuff. Right, let's have a look then. First of all, we've got a level. We've got some skills. We've got pickpocketing skills. Item expert we'll take, and we'll take reading. Colleague. Tired and hungry twice as slowly, did that say? Excellent. So I've got to do some reading as well then. And I've got a main level. I'm not sure if I want any more perks, to be honest. I've got Scout, got Burger. cloak and dagger. Brute. Can go juggler or cloak and dagger. Penalty on charisma and speech. I'm going to take first aid. They're getting really angry with me. I'll be right back in a second. I'm just going to look something up quick. Okay, let's give that a whirl. No, it didn't work. Didn't work. I was trying to see if I could remove the wanted penalty thing. But alas, it wouldn't let me. It's a bit of a shame that, because I think that's got to be a glitch. It's got to be a bug in the game. Has to be a bug in the game, I reckon. It's the only explanation, because there's no other way.
Apples, melons, prunes, sweeten up your day.
Right, one of the things I want to do as well, let's have a look at the horse then. Right, they're stolen. Got 3 of them. Got plenty of flipping torches. Burgess slippers, buttoned grey thingamajig. Holland dress. Wow, male coifs, got 13 of them. Take both of those. Take them. Take that. Take that. Take that. There's all the stuff they won't let me. Oh, take them. Still got 2 spades on the horse. Right. I'm going to go sell them quickly to the trader.
Come right up. Fresh cabbage, carrots, onions, radishes. Everything you need for a proper stew.
You? What do you want from me?
So I've got 2 of those. So you can have 1. Both of those. Bludgeons, I don't need all of them. Have all 3 of them. He's got no money again. Got to buy out good. We might take the last 2 of your marigolds. Possibly all my belladonna back. So need to sell him a few more bits and bobs. Armour. Both of them. Both of them. Right, he's gone a little bit over budget now.
Let's have a word about the price.
All right, sir.
Here, with a little something on top for a good measure.
Thanks 1,000 times.
Right, so apparently I have to talk to people.
My, have a look at those melons. Wouldn't they make fine treats? Feel free to have a knock.
Can I rent a room?
Watch where you're going.
Can't lockpick that. Got another chest there, mate, but that's... What difficulty? Very hard.
Clear off. I don't want to talk to you.
You're being horrible.
I've come in the name of Sir Hanush of Lipa. I'm investigating the massacre in Neuhof, and now a murder here as well. Can I ask you a few questions?
I don't know nothing about it, but ask all you want.
That man Lubosh who was murdered, what was he like?
I didn't really know him. He kept to himself, even in the tavern.
Have you noticed anything suspicious recently?
Come to think of it, he was in church yesterday. He was even talking to the priest and went to confession. I was wondering what he was up to take to the faith all of a sudden. But I suppose no sin's too dark for God's mercy.
Do you know what Lubosh was doing the day Neuhof was raided?
I was coming from the tavern very late that night, and I caught a glimpse of someone entering the village. He looked like he was in a hurry. It was only a shadow against the sky, but after what happened, I wouldn't wonder.
Who was
Do you know
Lubosh?
anyone Lubosh used to spend time with? Relatives or friends?
Not with anyone from the village. He used to sit in the tavern next to us sometimes, but he never said much.
That's all. Thank you. Have you got a bed for the night?
Aye, there's room here. For how long?
How about if I pay you for several nights?
No problem, but you pay in advance.
Hey.
Here you go.
You'll like it here. Like sleeping on a cloud, it is.
Where do I go to sleep?
You'll have no trouble finding it. Right inside the door to the building, there's a ladder up to the loft. Your bed's ready there, and a trunk for your belongings.
Thank you. Drop into pot. What are we dropping in the pot? Nothing. So I'm allowed to sleep in this place now. Just gonna close this door for a second. Don't mind me. Where is it? Where's the sweet spot? There it is. Don't try picking locks. They're not going to like it. So this is my inventory chest thing. Right, so I want one of them. I want one of them. One of them. I must have sold my other books. I'm going to eat the bread. The bread's not a problem, nor is the carrot. But what I have got to do is make sure I get rid of anything that's stolen. Herb Paris. Bobby's pretzel. Wart. Undershirt. Valerian. Right, that's got rid of all of that then. So what is my nourishment? It is currently at 94. I'll do. I'm going to sit because I want to do some reading. Near off. So apparently Ratte. Okay. Again, Ratte. Come out of Ratte. Go out of it. Now, S-E. Not sure on that one. Uzits. There's a windmill. There's a body. Ratte is down that way. Don't even know where that one is. Doesn't tell me. Joy of gutting. Study. This lets me level up my hunting skill. Probably do reading a bit more. Yes, that'll do. And then I can sleep. Once I've slept, I can read some more books. Let's have a bit of a sleep. Get our energy back up. I didn't get fully rested there from that one. Apologise to the priest. Okay. Talmberg, Mehijold. Nuros, Rate, Nurhoth. There is buried treasure all over this place by the looks of it. Rovna. Study. This book won't take that long to read, apparently. And it'll give me a level up. New level in reading. Remedies for fleas and warts. Which I've read, apparently. Old Father check. I'm an excellent reader already. Right, get up. I need to go and apologise to the priest now. Just have a bath, make sure I'm in good order. Why is he sword fighting? Ow, you hit me!
How kind of you not to come and disturb my solitude.
Trust me, there's nowhere I'd rather have been. You wouldn't believe what happened to me.
Tell me all about it this evening, then.
I see you know how to wield a sword, Father. I wouldn't have expected that from a man of the cloth.
With a stick. I practiced with a stick. A reminder of my youth and days gone by, and it helps keep me in good form.
Huh. So, let's just have a quick look then. Got to speak to the village woman. Alright, gotta go meet the priest, the village women then. The ones who were doing witchcraft. I'm not going to leave all that lying around. You must be the villager.
Get out of here!
What's going on out there?
No.
Is someone there?
You.
Get out of here.
I've come in the name of Sahanish of Lipa. I'm investigating the massacre in Neuhof, and now a murder here as well. Can I ask you a few questions?
I don't know how I can help you, but ask if you must.
Who was this Lubosh who was murdered?
You could see at first glance he was no good. I kept well out of his way.
Have you noticed anything suspicious recently?
There wasn't sight or sound of him for a long time, and then yesterday he turned up at the church and even talked to the parish priest. I never saw him do that before. Probably had a bad conscience.
Do you know what Lubosh was doing the day Neuhof was raided?
I don't think he was home. I didn't see him all day.
Do you know who Lubosh used to spend time with? Kin or friends?
As far as I know, he had nobody at all in this world.
That's all. Thank you. I've heard something about a magical ointment.
Really? I'd like to know where from. And what concern is it of yours, anyway?
The herb woman sent me.
Gertrude? What does she want? More money?
It's not about the money. She's concerned about your health. That ointment can be dangerous, and she wants me to make sure you don't do anything foolish.
It can't have got any more dangerous since she sold it to us. Tell her we're ever so grateful for her concern, and goodbye.
That's not good. Seriously, come back.
I've heard something about a magical ointment.
Really? I'd like to know where from. And what concern is it of yours, anyway?
The herb woman sent me.
Gertrude? What does she want? More money?
She'd like to know just what you're planning to do with it. She's worried about you.
What made her change her tune? You can tell her we plan to do exactly what we agreed and not to worry.
But what did you agree?
I've heard something about a magical ointment.
Really?
The priest is worried.
The priest? It's nice to find out what telltales you have for neighbours. But believe me, it's none of your business. Or the priest's.
It could be dangerous. Not just for your soul. That shit is poisonous.
So I'm supposed to believe the herb woman slipped us poison instead of the ointment?
She warned
you it was dangerous, and now she regrets selling it to you. She's afraid you'll hurt yourselves.
She said that? But I can't believe it's all that serious. If she's really worried, tell her to come with us to the crossroads at midnight. But not a word to anyone else.
What? Hey.
Oh. What's wrong with your neck, mate? Oh, God. let's look at the map. So B's in front of me, A's a bit further away. Vera.
Beat it.
Vera. No, not beat it. Heard of some
I
magic
heard something
lotion?
about a magic ointment that you got from the herb woman.
You heard that where? And what business is it of yours?
The herb woman sent me.
Gertrude? What does she want? Haven't we paid her enough?
She'd like to know just what you're planning to do with it. She's worried about you.
What made her change her tune?
Right, need to go talk to the last woman then. Woman number A. Trouble is, if I go to the woods at night, how am I going to be able to talk to the priest and go to the woods at night? At midnight. I don't get that. I guess what I need to do so you're in here, lady. Somewhere. There you are. Talk to her.
Beat it!
No need for that.
I've heard something about a magical ointment.
What? Who told you that? Was someone asking around?
It might interest the priest.
The priest? Who's been telling him stories? Does he know about us?
Okay, sorry about that. Brief interruption there. I had to take a phone call. And hello, video game trash. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the channel.
I spit down on my knees, But where was God when that pack of humans came and slaughtered all the folk in Scarlets? I was with child. Did you know that? But the horror of it drove the child from my womb lifeless. If charms and spells won't help us, nothing will. We're doing no wrong. We go to the woods alone, at night, and we hurt no one. I won't say any more. You might twist it against us.
I won't.
Is someone there?
No, no one's there. You're
Can
just
I
a
help?
village. Not really, is the answer to that question. And a map. So, need to go meet the woman at midnight. But there's also something over there that I haven't discovered yet. So that's what I'm going to go and do. Like I say, I don't know why everyone in this town hates me. Because it's not like I've done anything. I've only just come here. But everyone's like trying to rob me. So we're going through town. So meet them in the woods at midnight. But okay, I need to get this way then. Ah, it's an archery place. That's all, really. Who are you? You're an archery master.
What are you loitering here for? Get lost.
Stop telling me to get lost.
Is there someone here who compete with me in archery?
Sure, there's always arrows flying here. First, I'll explain the rules to you. You shoot 7, 13, or 21 arrows, depending on who you're shooting against. The straw surround is worth 1 point, the white ring 2, and the bullseye 3. Whoever finishes shooting first gets 3 extra points. The round ends when everyone is finished shooting, and whoever has the most points wins. It's the custom to wager on it, to make it more interesting, see? The better the archers you shoot against, the higher the stakes.
All right, that seems straightforward.
Just one more thing. Don't leave while the contest is underway, and never aim or shoot at anything but the target. Otherwise, you're out. Got it?
Okay.
Got it.
Got it.
How good are you with a bow? So I can find you a suitable opponent.
I'm still a beginner here.
Doesn't matter. At least you'll get a bit of practice. Beginners shoot 7 arrows around. Splendid! Here's some arrows for you. But you can use your own if you want. Meanwhile, I'll round up the competition. Right, archers. Let's begin.
I'm doing badly. I'm going to need the 3 points, I think. I finish first. At maximum, they can get to 21, innit?
The contest is over. Henry here is the winner.
Hooray for Henry! Where's all my arrows gone? Actually, I think I was perhaps a little bit too high skilled for that. Collie, all books are cheaper. I'm going to take the Magistrate perk because I like the idea of being able to butter up the guards. But look at that reputation, minus 98. How do I get a minus 98 reputation in a place I've never been to? I've killed 6 civilians. Maybe that's probably what's done it. Can I do some more archery?
What do you want?
I've come in the name of Sir Hanush of
Sir Hanush gives a job like that to a young fellow like you? Well, what do I care? Ask.
That man Lubosh who was murdered, what was he like?
He was a strange one. Always drinking, bad-tempered. Lord knows how he made a living. Well, maybe now I've got an idea or two.
Have you noticed anything suspicious recently?
I didn't see much of him lately. Not even in the tavern.
I'm not seeing any chat messages on the screen. Why is the chat box not working? Let me just do a test. Does anything appear on screen? Test. There we go.
Do you know what Lubosh was doing the day Neuhoff was raided?
I don't think he was home at all. Wait. Are you saying he... Jesus...
Do you know anyone Lubosh used to spend time with? Relatives or friends?
I really don't know. As far as I know, he had no kin. I never saw him with anyone.
That's all. Thank you.
Right, I'm going to do another archery
Is there someone
contest
here
then.
who compete with me in archery?
Of course. What do you think this range is for? How good are you with a bow? So I can
The reason why I did that little chat test thing was because I'm using Streamlabs OBS at the moment to do my streaming, and
I've shot a few times.
Then you'll have no trouble.
For some reason, every time you log out, it loses your scene settings and scene collections.
Splendid. Here's some arrows for you, but you can use your own if you want. Meanwhile, I'll round up the competition.
Right, go.
Right, archers. Let's begin.
It'll be a race. I'm ahead, just. Come on, pull your bow back a bit faster. Oh, Harry. Henry. Come on, Henry. Can't afford to be buggering about, Henry. Need to get some arrows. Henry. Come on, Henry. You can do this. One more. I won.
The contest is over. Henry here is the winner.
Yay! Hooray for Henry. Hooray for me.
That's forbidden here. Put it away immediately, or I...
Na. I'm so good. Right. So there wasn't really a lot to talk about, really, was there? So, need to go talk to the priest then at the inn. Hey, it's Bailiff. Bailiff!
Well, what do you want?
The parish priest here in Ujias, he's a peculiar sort of cleric. I noticed he's quite handy with a sword.
He is indeed. He's as hard as nails. More than once he's intervened in a brawl in the tavern and sat everyone on their asses.
Wow.
Not to be taken lightly.
I doubt he acquired those skills at the seminary.
You know how it goes. The nobles send their youngest sons to study for the priesthood, and our parish priest has blue blood in him. He probably learned to fight at home before he went to university. That's how it goes with those aristocrats. But I heard something happened and he was roving the world for a while. I don't know what he got up to, though.
Another thing about Lubosh.
No, you don't have anything else to tell me.
Jesus, what do you want from me now?
Let's talk trade. Wow, he doesn't want anything, does he? I'm going to give him some money.
I'd like to discuss the price.
Alright, so.
Here. And something for your trouble.
My word. Thank you kindly.
Right. Let's go hassle the Hoff. Not that Hasselhoff. No, where's the priesty fella?
And that cow of his trampled our cabbages 3 times already.
Rain in. Anyone here for a game of dice? Very hard. Very hard. So I can't rob them. Nom nom nom. What time of day is it? It's 3 o'clock. I've read all my books, so that's of not much use. Grass and herbs. Suppose I could sit and read that for a couple of hours. In the rain. Can't read any longer just now. Okay. I'm at 80% comfortable though, which is nice. It's more comfortable. Oh, apparently I'm more comfortable sat on a bench in the rain than I am in my bed on my bed. So where's this priest then? Are you here somewhere? Where is it?
Jesus, look where you're going.
Jesus, look where you're going. Oh, I've bloody read enough today, have I? Still too early then in the tavern. Unless this is indicating when my quests are. Which could be the case. You want to play some dice?
What are you loitering here for? Get lost.
Apparently not. He doesn't want to play dice.
Here you are.
Hey!
And good health.
The blessings of our Lord be...
And with you, lad. Take a seat.
Satisfied?
To good neighbours.
I'm sorry I can't tell you everything. But maybe we can work something out. But first I'd like to hear something about you, my son. With whom do I have the honor? Where are you from?
Pour me an ale.
I'm from Scaling.
Oh. I'm sorry. What about your kin?
They're dead.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that. Here, we'll drink to them. It must have been terrible.
It
was terrible. It seemed so pointless, and we had no warning. They just appeared and began the slaughter. God knows why. They killed anyone who didn't make it to the shelter of the castle.
What is going on with... Is he drunk?
Girl. Even the Deutsch who was on Sigismund's side. I didn't make it to the castle. I wanted to try and help my parents, but there was nothing I could do. Then I fled to Talmberg with the Cumans on my heels. They almost killed me. They slaughtered people in the surrounding villages. There was a pile of bodies in front of the church in Rovna. Folk who tried to take refuge there, but they...
My poor child. May God grant them eternal rest.
I'll have a
And how did you come to get this assignment? I'd have expected Sir Hanish to send that old grouch Bernard.
He did, but I found a witness and the trail led here to Ujits, so he sent me here to follow it up.
Ah, well, congratulations. It's nice to see someone using their head to find things out instead of torture. We'll have to drink to that. Now the most important thing. What actually happened at Noyolf?
Coming.
The good folks hereabout are saying all kinds of terrible things, but I take most of it with a pinch of salt.
Here you are. And good health.
The rumours aren't exaggerated this time, unfortunately. The Neuhof stud farm was raided by bandits, but they didn't come to pillage or even take the horses. They only wanted to kill. They maimed the horses and slaughtered some people. I'm sure they would have killed more, but the bandits quarrelled among themselves and broke off the attack. And judging by what's left of our Lubosh, they're still settling accounts.
I see it's every bit as bad as people claimed. Dreadful. Well then, here's to those poor souls who had to die so pointlessly and so terribly.
I've told you all about me. Now it's your turn, Father. You don't look much like our parish priest at home.
I notice you're handy with a sword.
You're pretty handy with a sword. I wouldn't expect that of a man of the cloth.
You know what they say. The Lord moves in mysterious ways.
But this is a bit more mysterious than others.
Let's just say I haven't always been a priest. Fate led me to places where affairs were settled by force. These days, of course, it's just a bit of exercise to keep me in shape.
Okay. I notice you live with a woman.
There's a woman living with you at the presbytery.
What of it? Have you never met a cleric who lives with a woman before? Mother Church won't let me take her to wife. Too afraid it might lose its property to any heirs she bore me. But she cooks and cleans. And, well, as a man, I have my needs.
I'm not sure the parish priest at St. James would agree with you.
One beer for me.
I heard he was a bit odd.
One beer for me.
Okay.
Well, we've had an agreeable chat, but now let's get down to business.
One beer for me.
About this confessional seal. Do you really want more innocent people to die?
Do you really? I love what Henry's like.
Do you really? There are matters in which you can't make exceptions because if you do it once, you'll forever be tempted to do it again. If people stop
the animations
the church
could do with a little bit of
professional
polish.
secrets are betrayed, they won't trust anyone, and that's worse than even the most hideous crime.
I understand, but that means I've reached a dead end. Those cutthroats will strike again, and I can't stop them.
Chin up, lad. I might have a solution.
What?
If I tell you what Lubosh told me, I'd be betraying the confessional secret. But first thing tomorrow, I'll try something I think might help you.
Word of honor?
On my soul.
I always wondered about the things a priest tells his congregation. Where on earth do you get the ideas for your sermons?
Well, Ujits isn't Prague. It's not enough to instruct people. They have to be entertained, too. If I only read from the Bible, I'd soon be preaching to an empty church.
Our priest wasn't exactly a bard. So what do you preach to your flock about?
It has to be something topical. Condemning vices. And, of course, describing them in detail. A tongue lashing about the two popes goes down well these days. And stories from real life, with a nice moral to them, are popular as well. Especially if they're about fornication and similar scandalous vices.
Can you give me an example?
Well, recently a priest by the name of Jan Hus started preaching in Prague, in the Czech language, and the people liked it. I hear he always has a full house. A journeyman who heard him told me what Hus is preaching, and I like the sound of it. I'm thinking about putting it in my own repertoire.
What's so amazing about it?
The preaching of Master Jan Hus about Mother Church. The lamentable wealth in which the church is drowning has turned to poison, and nearly the whole of Christendom is contaminated. Just like a flock of hungry ravens, they settled on this land to devour every grain of gold and silver. They know no mercy. Their hearts are corrupted by longing for wealth, and they shamelessly profit from everything. You want to baptize a child? Pay.
I'll bring it right away.
You want to steal and murder? Pay and you will have absolution. What if the devil himself were to pay? Would he ascend to heaven too? With such money gained from the poor, they buy beautiful horses.
He's
to
off on
ride,
one,
and
this
evil
fella, isn't he?
servants
He's
to
off on
pamper
a
them.
rant.
They gamble
Ooh.
at dice and dress their whores in
Oh,
expensive
I'm regretting
furs,
asking him now.
while Jesus Christ walked barefoot and had no place to lay his head. Look to your consciences, you robbers of the poor, for you are seen by God and his people too. Amen.
Amen.
Well, this Jan Hus character is quite a rebel.
Oh, the congregation will love it.
I don't doubt it.
Let's drink to that.
Funny. That last bit reminds me of someone.
What do you mean? My situation's completely different. Huth preaches against the prelates and the clerics who are robbing the poor. Look at me. I don't have a pot to piss in. I'm no better off than the folk I preach to. I'm one with them in poverty and suffering and everything that troubles them. I drink with them and curse those stuffed habits in Sasau Monastery.
What do you think of this Jan Hus?
He's certainly a wise man. A little overzealous for my taste. If he got out of Prague and came here for a look, I'm sure he'd stop condemning drinking and lying with women.
Where can I find out more about his teachings?
You like it? I copied down some of his sermons. If you're interested, you can read them at my presbytery.
Presbytery.
What do the common folk think of it?
They like it. They're happy to hear someone say what they think themselves, but are afraid to say aloud. Things that make them angry. And they're calling for change. In a few years, it'll have grown beyond control. You mark my words, the people will rise up, and the church will be shaken to its very foundations.
Yeah, unless they burn him at the stake first.
Nonsense. They can't burn a master of the most respected university in Europe?
Don't you think it's a bit odd when someone boozes and lives in sin with
Yeah.
women and then
Righto.
criticizes the Pope for debauchery?
No, I don't.
Enough about
Thanks for
preaching.
the sermon, but I think I've been morally uplifted enough. Oh, it's getting quite late. What are your plans, Father?
What do you suppose? We have a drink, of course.
Well, enjoy it, Father. I have to go now. I'm not much in the mood for a drink.
I thought you'd be more game.
So you won't help me out with that secret?
No, I won't.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Ale for me.
So the quest failed.
Ale for me.
See, I have to get up because I know. Right, so I've got to go out of town then. Horse. Horse. This way. Out of town we go. What time is it? Oh, it's nearly midnight. Right, so we're here. Now what? Well, now what happens is, I'm going to save the game here because I've got to go and have my dinner. So, unfortunately, that's the end of today's stream, everybody. Thank you all for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the stream again. It will be archived and available to watch on demand once YouTube have finished doing what they do with it and stuff. So, if you haven't been able to catch the stream live, you can catch it in your own time. So, for now, it's goodbye from me. I hope to see you all again soon. And yeah, that's about it.